Okay, guys, I'm in IXL Algebra U, like umbrella, .1. And it says, is 110 a solution to the system of equations? So here's my system, which is just two equations. And they want to know if 110 will be a solution to both of those equations. Okay, so this is what you should do on your scratch paper. I'm doing it on a sticky note so you can see what I'm thinking. So first thing I do is I write down my ordered pair, 1, 10. And notice I label my x and my y. Now, I write down my two equations that they gave me and I put some space in between them so I have room underneath to plug in the numbers. Now, wherever I see x, I'm going to put parentheses and replace it with the number 1. Wherever I see y, I'm going to put parentheses and replace it with 10. So, I plugged in 1 where the x is, I brought down the plus 9, and I put a 10 where the y was. I didn't have to multiply in this equation. All I had to do was replace the variables with a number. So I asked myself, is 1 plus 9 equal to 10? Well, yes. So I know that 110 is a solution for the first equation. But I need to see if it's a solution for the second because we're talking about a system. So the solution has to be good for both equations. Again, I take the 1 and plug it in where the x would be. And notice I put parentheses because that means multiply. I rewrite the plus 8. And then I'm going to put 10 where the y is. Now, I didn't put parentheses there because there was nothing to multiply by, okay? So now I multiply. 7 times 1 is 7. Bring down plus 8. Is 7 plus 8 equal to 10? Well, last time I checked, 7 plus 8 equals 15, not 10, right? So then I would write no. So if I have one yes and one no, I'm going to say no, it's not a solution. And it worked. Okay? So again, what you need to do on your scratch paper is you're going to write down, first things first, your ordered pair. So why don't you practice with me? I'm going to write down 1, 6, and I'm going to label it x and y. And then I'm going to write down my two equations. And this is not easy for me. I'm trying to hold my iPad at the same time I'm writing. So I'm writing down 2x plus 3y equals 20. I'm leaving space underneath. And then I'm going to write x plus y equals 7. Okay, so that's what I would put on my scratch paper. Okay, now I have to plug in my information. So everywhere I see an x, I'm going to put the number 1. Everywhere I see a y, I'm going to put 6. But notice if there's a number next to it, that means multiply. So I must put it in parentheses. Okay, so let's try this. So I'm going to say 2 times 1 plus 3 times 6. And ask, does it equal 20? Okay, well, 2 times 1 is 2. 3 times 6 is 18. 18 plus 2 does equal 20. So I know that that one's true. Now let's try the second equation. 1 plus 6, does that equal 7? Well, absolutely it equals 7. So if this ordered pair works for both equations, then I know that this is a solution to the system. So I'm going to write yes, or check yes. Oops, I'm trying to do it. I'm using a real or a home computer, not a laptop. So yes. Here we go. Okay. So I want you to try this on your own. I will be hosting live tomorrow for anyone that needs help. So if you're needing help, shoot me an email and come join my Google Meet. I'm not going to do everyone for you. Okay, so again, you're going to go to U.1 and it's in the Algebra 1 section. Have a good one, guys. I'm really proud of you. Stay strong and keep up the good work.